out to God for help. I cried out to God to hear me.
When I was in distress, I sought the Lord.
Night I stretched out untiring hands, and my soul refused to be comforted.
I remembered you, O God, and I groaned.
Hi, I'm Natalie Nye. This is my first time coming to Salt Company. I am already a member at Grace Community Church, and I just transferred from UNI this year, so this is new to me. But I knew some other people who go here, and I wanted to get plugged in with the college ministry, so hopefully it works for me.
So I actually met a lot of people in Iowa City, in China, on a short-term missions trip. I'm actually from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And yeah, just talking to them after China, they kind of encouraged me to move here, and I think it was really worth it. I started coming to Salt Company, got involved with the worship music and everything, and I guess things that keep me coming to Salt Company, definitely the fellowship there. It's different from any other kind of group. It's not like a high school. You don't have your cliques. Everybody's just really open to meeting you and to being your friend. So that's one thing, is the community and just the teaching that I get from this, learning God's will for the world and for us. Yeah.
Find me faithful when you come. Find me faithful in the night, when my days on earth are done. Walk me through the valleys low, guide me over mountains high, through the water, wind, and snow. Every morning sun, and trials yet to come. In death and sickness.
I first came to Salt Company last fall. I didn't really know what to expect, but it was so different than anything I've ever experienced, and right away it just kind of clicked. And yeah, it was really awesome because I used to be on the diving team here at Iowa, but it was a different experience altogether. My team dynamic wasn't what it is at Salt Company. They're just like my second family, and I just find so much community in Salt Company, and I just love it. So yeah, it's been a really big change in my life, but everything just came together for the better, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
Good. So I really like to tell people that it was Psalm 37:4 that kind of changed the path of my life and really brought me to Iowa City to work for the Salt Company. And that psalm says, "Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart." And what that really means is, it's not that God's going to give you everything you want. It's that as you commit to Him and love Him and follow Him and just have that desire to know Him more and more, that He's going to put His desires in your heart. And then all you have to do is follow those desires. And during my first year in the NFL, working for the New York Jets, I'd been a Christian for about 4 years at this point, and I had just kind of delighted more and more in the Lord as the days, months, and years went by. And it just got to the point where God really changed the passions of my heart, so that my passion to coach was just really outrun by my passion to help people know and love Jesus Christ. And so during that first year with the New York Jets, I made a decision that it was going to be my last year coaching, and that I was going to get into full-time ministry, preferably with college students, and more specifically even with college athletes. I specifically had a heart to share Jesus with them. And so during that first year with the Jets, I cut off my lease. I packed up my entire apartment. I told my loved ones that this would be my last year in coaching. I had no idea where I was going to go. I was just trying to take a step of faith, trusting that God would honor that step of faith. And so he did, and the door that he opened for me was with the Salt Company in Iowa City, and I get to work with college students, and I get to work with student athletes too, and just really help them grow in the grace and knowledge of Jesus Christ. So that's just kind of the story. God put his own desires in my heart, and I just had to follow them to Iowa City.
That's the first time I went to Salt. How about you?
Well, I was brought by Miranda Robinson 3 years ago almost. It's a long time. But at first because I'm friends with her, so I was doing that for, I don't know, because I feel it's not nice to refuse her. And so that's why I came at the first place. And I think that went for a while, like a couple of months. But then I did notice one thing was, like I saw people on the stage who were performing, like I saw their eyes, like I was just wondering like how they can be so concentrated on one thing, and like I've never saw that before. So that really captured my eyes. But then as I came to know the concepts behind it, like I think I keep going to Salt Company is because I want to know more about God through the teaching and also through the worship.
I think for me it's the same too. Like when I worship, I really get the energy for the whole week. Like if I didn't go that week, I would probably lose my energy, kind of get low in that week.
Happy holding on to something that we would just be so, just coming to you with open hands, just everything on the table, God. I mean, that would just.
Kind of willing to even take my ideas as someone who isn't really a part of Idoleo, is to take my ideas and use it in worship. We started to do a lot more gospel songs, which is, I would say, it's kind of like the kind of influence that I kind of had on Salt, just having more upbeat songs we can clap to. So I mean, I feel like they are very accepting of like different people's ideas and implementing it into our worship. So that's really cool. James is one of the nicest guys. Really, just really brought me in, trying to get me to that place of being a worship leader again. He's giving me so many different opportunities to, lead worship, and bit by bit, I feel like we're getting better and better. So, yeah, that's what I can say about that.
Contain a mighty kingdom. I contain a mighty love. Where I go, it goes for. contain a mighty kingdom. I contain a mighty love. As God sets my course.
My upper lip is
Everything is what?
it's not really, but it feels like.
So God said